I'm not doing that. I see you. Hey everybody, welcome to one new Scar reviews and files. Welcome to tuning in. All right, hey everybody. So I know y'all probably like, what kind of video is this? Like, what are you talking about? Let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the point. So this video is basically about what I thought that I regretted about my locks. Okay, what I thought was that I didn't make them small enough. When I first started, I started out with the coils, and that's how I started it. I didn't do 2-strand twists. I started out with coils because I was familiar with coils because I've done coils in my head before. So I started with that, and then when I saw my pictures, I was like, it don't look like I have enough locks. Like, that's exactly how I felt. And I was like, I should have like parted it differently, like made them smaller. But then I thought about it also, and I was like, but I don't want them to be mini locks because then I'm not gonna sit up here and twist all them locks. So I'm like, what do I do? I already did the coils, but at that time when I thought about it, they were freshly done, so I could have, started over again because they were freshly new, because that's how I felt like the week after that or whatever the case is by just looking at them. But then after a while, I was like, well, let them grow on you and see how they do or whatever the case is. And they did. And I saw them start to change. Because also, I don't know why, but I thought they was kind of going to stay like that or whatever the case. I don't know what I thought. When you get into a new, hair type of deal, sometimes you don't know what your hair is going to do. So I'm like, okay. But I'm thinking, it's going to turn into a lock. It's just coils. I have to, see how it goes. And it's very amazing to see how your hair go from that to this. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I wouldn't think that my hair would do. I don't know why I wouldn't think that, but anyway. So also I was thinking about my hair is not thick. I probably have a lot of strands, but when I was my loose natural hair, I always told people that my hair was thin. It wasn't thick, like a luscious thick, so I was like, I didn't want to do mini ones because I didn't want them to look too skinny, you know what I'm saying? So I was back and forth with myself, and I was looking at an old video of mine when I did mini twists, and I was like, oh dang, why didn't I make them that small? But I'm like, nah, I didn't want them that small because those were small. So I'm like, I was just back and forth with myself, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick it out, and I'm just gonna weigh it out and see how it matures and things of that sort. So as the months rolled on, I saw my hair changing. I saw a lot of things happening to it as far as the buds was concerned, and I got scared about that because I didn't even know that. And then I learned some new terminology about dropping, my YouTube sis was telling me about, and also my other YouTube sis, they was telling me about this. So I was like, okay, dropping. Okay, I didn't even know about that, So I was like, okay, you learn something new every day. And then so I saw how they were changing right before my eyes. And I was like, you know what? I like the way it is. I'm not going to change it right now. It would be a hard time for me to change it because they're basically locked. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep it this way. I started getting a lot of compliments, and a lot of people were saying, the size was good. So, not saying I needed that confirmation, but I needed that, that encouragement, for people, to say, this, that, and the third, and they're doing good, and they look good, and, you're doing a good job, and things of that sort. For someone that has never done locks or whatever the case, just by looking and, watching YouTube and things of that sort, I was able to, to see and, do it on my own head. I never did twist on anybody. Believe it or not, I've never retwisted my mother's hair. I used to be like, I don't know how to twist hair. I know how to 2-strand twist, but I used to always say that. But now that I got my twist, my mother like, so you say you ain't know how to twist. But anyway, she probably like, wait a minute. What? So that's just basically about that. So that's the only thing about that, as far as the size was concerned. I was just like, maybe I should have went smaller, but I'm like, I didn't want to get micro locks, or I didn't want my locks to look too small. Then I was thinking about, dag, I don't have that many locks in my head. So it was just a lot of questions and a lot of, things going through my head. It wasn't about, it wasn't anything about the decision I made about locks, because that's not a regret. I'm glad I made this decision to do this because it's very convenient. I don't have to do really anything when I wake up. Just spray, shake, and go. Like, basically it. Like, that's just basically what I have to do, and I'm done. You know, put some oil on the ends or something like that just to liven it up, and I'm done. You know, I don't have to do much with this, and this is what I like. This is the convenience of it. I mean, I do keep it up. I do retwist it and things of that sort, but as far as, like, you know, worrying about a hairstyle and stuff like that, or worrying about this, that, and the third, I could just shake and go. I don't have to worry about anything. You know, that's one less thing I have to worry about, other than if I'm wearing makeup, you know, when I go out, or, you know, when I go on occasions or banquets, stuff like that, all I really have to worry about is my makeup, basically, and what I'm going to wear. You know, hair is not added to it because it's already done. So, unless I put it on the side twist, something like that. But like I said before, when my hair gets more hang time, that's when I'll do, you know, the styling. But that's the only thing that I thought that I regretted about, you know, my locks, because I don't have that thought anymore. I really do like my locks now. I like the size. I like this, that, and the third. You know, there were times where I was still thinking, like, probably like a few months ago, I was like, maybe I should have. But, you know, now that my locks have, you know, they're starting to mature more, I see that, you know, this is good. This is good for me. You know, if I was to do it all over again, I think I would do the same size, you know, because I didn't want it to look, you know, but I see that it's thickening up. You know, the buds are there and everything, and it's getting there, you know, and I really do like it a lot, you know. So that's just basically about that. So that's the only thing that I regret about my locks, y'all. It's nothing detrimental. I'm not over here talking about, so I want to cut my locks or anything like that. I really like my locks. I'm not trying to cut them. I'm not trying to go back on my decision. I really want to see this through. And I will, you know, you know, so that's just basically about that. So when I come back, you know, y'all gonna see me, you know, I'm like, oh, so I definitely will be doing an update in December. One of my subscribers that's been subscribed to me for a while, you know, I asked a question and she was like, yeah, wait till, you know, December would be a good time to do an update. So that's the next update, okay, y'all. I don't want to update y'all every month, because unless there's a detrimental change to my hair, I will come back. But there has not been any detrimental changes, thank God. So I definitely will, you know, come back in December, probably the first week of September. Oh no, December, no, the 8th of December, because that's, you know, that'll be official. So yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so that's basically it. So again, I love my locks. I love my locks. I would never change it for the world. I love the decision that I made about getting locks. It was just the fact that the way, you know, I just thought about the size. That's what I thought. But now it doesn't matter with that, and I'm cool on that. So yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so I'm sorry I scared you guys. Y'all are probably like, oh, you gonna cut your hair? No, boo. I'm not gonna cut my hair. It's here to stay. I'm not doing that. I see you. Sorry. But anyway, that's it. So that's basically about that. So yeah, so I'm done. Let me know in the I'm gonna say in the description bar, in the comment section below, like, did you guys have any, to those of you that have locks, did you guys have any type of regrets? You know, if you did, let me know. And if you still have the regrets, or if you had them like I did, and then you just was like, okay, wake up, it's okay now, it's okay. All right, so just let me know down in the comment section below, and things of that sort, and you can share experience and dialogue down there, because you guys know I like to talk to y'all. You know how I do. But that's basically about that. So I'm done, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. But when you're watching this, thank you guys for watching, and peace.